This is a piano tutorial for the song Happy Birthday, and it is using the notes D, E, F sharp, which is right, so the black key to the right of the F, and the G, and the A, and the B, and the C above that, and even the high D above that, okay? So again, it's D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, high C, and high D. So if you're really beginning on piano, I would suggest that you split this between two hands with your left hand covering the low D, the E, and the F sharp. I think that using the fourth, third, and second finger are the most comfortable. I feel like this feels a little weird with your thumb on the black key, and this may feel a little too crowded here if you do it that way. So fourth finger on the D between the two black keys, the E, and instead of the F, we're doing F sharp, and then G, A, B, C, and D, okay? So here's the song. It sounds like this. So let's learn this one phrase at a time. The first phrase is D, D, E, D, and then G and F sharp. Okay, again, that is D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. One more time. D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Let's just do it one more. D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Okay? The second phrase starts very similar. It's D, D, E, D, but you're going to go up one note higher, so we're going to go to A and then G. So let's do that second phrase. Again. D, D, E, D, A, G. If we put it together with the first phrase, remember the first phrase went G to F sharp. So D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. And now the higher one, D, D, E, D, A, G. Let's just do that one more time. D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. D, D, E, D, A, G. Okay? Our third phrase starts with the low D going to the high D. Okay? Again, these are between the two black keys, both of the Ds. D, D, D. Do that a few times. All right. After that high D, we're going to skip down to the B, skip down to the G. So it'll be D, 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 B, G. Let's do that again. D, 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 B, G. One more time. D, 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 B, G. Then we're going to add on to that the F sharp and the E. Okay? Again. D, 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 B, G. Add the F sharp and the E. Again. D, 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 B, G, F sharp, E. Let's do that one more time. D, 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 B, G, F sharp, E. Okay, let's take it from the beginning. First phrase, remember the D, D, E, D. All right, here we go. D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Starts the same, but goes up to A. Now we have the D to the D. D, 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 every other, G, then F sharp, E. All right, if that's not quite solid, go ahead and rewind it and do that a little bit more. Our last phrase is C, C, B, G, A, G. Again, that last phrase, C, C, B, G, A, G. One more time. C, C, B, G, A, G. So let's put it all together. Here we go. D, D, E, D, G, F sharp, D, D, E, D, A, G, D, 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 B, G, F sharp, E, up to C here, C, C, B, G, A, G. Let's just do that one more time, and I'll send you off to practice. Here we go. D, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Same thing, starts again, E, D, but goes up to A. Now we're going to go from the low D to the high D. D, 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 every other note, B, G, F sharp, then E, up to C, 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 B, G, A, G. All right. Now, if you have been doing this all with two hands, adding a left-hand part below will be much more difficult. So the fingering, if you wanted to do it all in one hand, you would start with your thumb on the D. Okay, so far so good. Now here comes the big stretch. You're going to go from this D to the high D with that pinky. And then you are going to cross over with your second finger and then to the thumb for the E. And then all the way up to your pinky. Just like we did before, okay? So again, for one hand, D, D, E, D, G, F sharp, D, D, E, D, A, G. Here comes the big stretch from low D to high D. D, D, D. Every other thumb, cross over with your second finger, then thumb comes around to the E. Reach up to the pinky onto the C. Okay, so then we can start adding in the D chord, okay, and the G chord. So we'll start off with the G chord, which we're going to do, actually, let's just do G. Going to the D. Back to the G. Keep on the G. So watch that again. From the F sharp, we're going to go D, but then C for the E. And then up to the C for the right hand. Back to the G. Then D, G. Okay, let's try that again. G. Then to D. Keep the D. Back up to G. Keep the G. Here comes the D to the C, then back to the G, and then the D back to the G. All right, happy practicing.